A big weekend lies ahead for the UMass Lowell Hockey Riverhawks back from the Rocky Mountains. It doesn't get easier. They play the #1 team in the country, Boston College, at the Saga Center on Friday night, and then the two teams will meet at the County Forum on Sunday. Joining us, the head coach of your Riverhawks, Norm Bazin. Norm, I call it a big weekend, but again, it's only October. Is this a big weekend?
Oh, they're all big weekends. When you play the #1 team in the country, it's a huge weekend.
Boston College, national champions, #1 ranked team in the country. But I guess there's no question we and they deserve to be on the same ice.
Well, we'd like to think so, or else we're cutting ourselves short. I think we played some good hockey last weekend. We certainly have a lot of good things going with our club. We had a lot of room to improve, and we're going to try to do that this weekend.
You talk about improvement, and if we go back to the Vermont game, a 1-1 tie, then stops in Denver and in Colorado Springs. Are you seeing that improvement from game to game that you're looking for?
Well, certain areas have improved. I do feel that we're getting our share of chances. The execution has yet to come from different avenues. However, we're getting our chances and we're getting shots. We're taking the play to the opposition for the most part, and that's how we want to play aggressively.
I noticed at Colorado College it seemed as though not only were we getting our shots, but we were driving much harder to the net looking for the rebounds.
Yeah, I thought we made an improvement in that area. We had to. I thought Denver was a very good game, and we were strong for 2.5 periods. However, we didn't have that sustained attack, and a good part of that was due to net traffic.
Early in the year, well, anytime you play a hockey game, special teams can make a huge difference. Early in the year, does this coaching staff feel as though its team has worked enough on special teams? Is that one of the things that you do get a lot of opportunity early in practice to work on?
Well, you make time for it. It's such a big part of games that you certainly make time to work on both your power play and your penalty kill. Sometimes, ironically, you don't work on as much on it, and it's very successful. So you like to think you can help things along, but a lot of times it's a bounce of the puck, and it's just plain luck where bucks bounce in the course of a game. But you'd like to think that you can improve that area. We didn't get a power play in the CC game, and that was an area where I would have liked to have seen here that following night.
Also in that CC game, and maybe both games, but again, a lot of the freshmen playing, and I thought we saw, certainly with people like Greg Amlong and AJ White, I think we saw some maturing, shall we say, growth from all of the freshmen during the weekend.
Yeah, we saw all the players that we brought on the trip because everybody played. When I see growth out of White and Amlang, I got to get to know them first, and that was the first time I get to know either one, except for the exhibition game. So I'll wait 5 or 6 more games into it, and I'll see how they're growing. But either way, both made an impression. They had meaningful games, and hopefully it continues for them.
Oh, you're a tougher critic than I. Boston College, they're a tough opponent. Are there things that become the key points when you play a Boston College team, a team that's got a reputation for terrific skating, good goaltending, and a very good power play?
Yeah, and their decor, very mobile decor, and their gapping is very strong. I think they've got a lot of assets. I think we have to try to execute our game plan to the best of our abilities and not worry about what they do, because you can get mesmerized by some of those things. From our standpoint, I think they do have a very mobile team in general, are a very good skating club. So you have to take care of the puck, and if you manage the puck effectively, you give them less opportunities to have it on their stick. So that's one of the things we're going to key on this week.
We described them as a skating team. When I was out at Colorado College, people between periods were coming up to me saying, I can't believe how quickly this team skates. I can't believe how well they possess the puck. In a lot of ways, playing against Boston College, are we both not trying to play a very similar type of game, and thus does it come down to who gets to play their game?
Yeah, that's a very, very well put on your end. I do think we can skate well. We're on top of our game, and you know, we tried to mimic a Colorado College style team when we took over here, and I think we've done that. We can skate well when we're on top of our game. And Boston College, they're defending champs for a reason. You know, they get around the sheet extremely well, and I think we're going to have to play physical and make sure we manage the puck. And if we do that, we'll have a chance.
We look for a packed house on Friday night, I imagine.
No question. It's going to be a great crowd. I think last year, if you remember correctly, we played them twice here, and we won the second one because of the crowd. I thought that was the difference, and we hope to have that same type of aggressive crowd that brings us over the edge.
All right, Coach. I thank you for your time. We look for a noisy crowd and a good win on Friday night. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
That is Norm Bazin again. Riverhawks host Boston College Friday night at the Tsongas Center. Sunday afternoon, a 4 o'clock start down at the Conti Forum.